gaining as much as we can on these diploma classes. And like I said, it's good to join. Everybody's free to join us. But for us to be able to release diploma certificate, you need to be with us for some time, answer some of the questions on us, and submit your assignment, and then be attentive and ask more questions to gain better understanding. So on this note, I would like to share with you quickly again a combination of mindset and personal development. Sometimes I might talk of mindset, sometimes I might bounce back to personal development because that is my area. You've already know who I am. I'm not going to go far to that. So what we have so many assignments that we've done. So if you have, if you don't know which one to do, please get in. We have so many. Okay. So I'm just going to read, start where we stop. Yeah. Last week, we were talking about personal transformation, exploration, and acceptance. The stages, we're talking about the stages of career development. We make mention of awareness. We also talk about, this is the assignment for that last week, or this week rather. So let's continue now because I still have a lot to deliver during this month of July. Let's start from here. Action steps for personal development. Action steps for personal development. Okay, let's get in. Those who want to join us back. Okay, right. So I'm just gonna go through it quickly. So, number one, identify your goals. What do you want to change about yourself, or how you live your life to achieve happiness and fulfillment? So that's the question. What do you want to change about yourself, or how you live your life to achieve happiness and fulfillment? But understand why you want these changes by answering these questions in your journal. I'd like to give you some questions so that you can think. My section is about you thinking critically. You understand? So I'm not going to give you the answer because my own answers will be different from yours. Your own life is different from my own life. What I'm thinking is different from what you are thinking. My own beliefs is different from yours. I don't like to impose my own beliefs to you. So that's why we are asking this question, and this is practical. Please open your chat box and start typing. The first question is, are these goals strictly for yourself, or is someone else forcing you to change this? Understand why you want these changes by answering these questions in your journal. You want changes. Remember the first one. What do you want to change about yourself or about your life that you want to achieve? So then, when you now know what you want to achieve, understand why you want these changes. So you need to understand why you want these changes. And while you are answering or knowing or understanding why you need that changes, then you need to ask yourself some questions. Are these goals strictly for yourself? The goals that you are setting, are they strictly for yourself, or someone else is forcing these changes on you? That means, do you want change at all in your lives, in your relationship, in your leadership? Remember, mindset is everything. And without you shifting your mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset, from negative to positive mindset, you won't be able to make change or transform your lives or transform anything in your life. So now the question is, the way you need to think will determine the position of your mindset. The state of your mindset will determine your beliefs. And the state of your beliefs, what kind of beliefs you believe, will determine the action taken. So the question you need to ask yourself, I'm asking myself as well. And I want you to ask yourself, are these goals strictly? That means the goals you are setting for yourself to make a change, or that you want to make that change, because that is your goals. Are they strictly for myself, for yourself, or are they for other people? Maybe you want to impress others. Maybe you want to please others. Maybe you want to show up, or you want to make yourself perfect person in front of others. So what is the question? I mean, why is it necessary? Is it for you, or is it to please others? Whatever you are doing right now, is it for you that you want to change? Is it your desire that you want to transform your life, your relationship, your leadership, or is it because of others? So that's the first one. Then the second one, am I making these changes because of past experience or current situation? You want to transform your situation. Are you doing it because of the past experiences? Maybe you want to dwell with it or dwell in it, or you want to move out of that. Because remember, the old will hold you back. The past will hold you back. But when you keep growing yourself, you are pushing yourself forward. So why do you want this change? Why do you want this transformation? Is it because of your past experience that you want to change, or your current situation that you want to turn over? You need to ask yourself this question. Because until you know the reason why you are doing this thing, you will be just wasting your time. And that is why you can be easily be distracted, be discouraged, and even break focus. So, what are the barriers then preventing me and you from making these personal changes that you know already? So you need to assess it. What can stop me? Remember, our very first assignment dealt with this kind of questions as well. Well, I was asking, what can stop you in renewing your mindset? What can stop you in shifting your mindset from negative to positive, from fixed to growth? What can stop you? And some of you, you've sent your assignment and they are fantastic answers. So I'm asking again on this personal development, what are the barriers preventing me and you from making these personal changes? What is the barrier that you can think of? What is the excuse that you can think of for changing or making change in your life, in your relationship, even in your leadership? Is it because you are afraid to make the lead? Is it because you are afraid to come out of your comfort zone? Is it because you are afraid to try new things? Is it because you are afraid of taking risks? Is it because of people? You are afraid of what people will say. So, what are the barriers preventing you from making these personal changes? And how can you overcome them? So, these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And we're going to have it also as your own assignment. So, list out your personal goals in the order of importance. So, you have goals now for yourself. What do you want to change? You want to change your life? You want to change your spiritual life? You want to change your finances? You want to see changes in your emotions? You want to see changes in how you believe in life. You want to see changes in in how you are learning, your development, your mental score. You want to see changes. Then list all the goals that you want to achieve and do it like accordingly. Which one is most important? And the next, and which one is least important? So in these manners, you will know which one need more attention and focus throughout your journey. So the first one about you taking action for your personal development is identify your goals. Identify your goals. So let's move on. The second one is create a plan. It's just like any other profession. You've identified the solution you want, the problem you want to solve in business or even in your working place. You've identified it. You've seen the pros and cons of that goals. You've seen the advantages it will bring to people if you solve that problem and the disadvantages. You've used all kinds of analytical tools such as SWOT. Remember, we've dealt with SWOT, which we talk about the strength, your weakness, opportunities and threats. So in the areas of you developing yourself, you need to know all these things. Remember, you've done an assignment on it. So you look back and see from your assignment. So create a plan now. You've already set up your goals. Now you want to create a plan. So let's see how you can do that. So planning simplify the overwhelming process of change. When you can plan, you can achieve. When you can plan, you can perform. So your preparation is very important. Proper preparation brings proper preparation brings great result. Proper preparation leads to proper performance. So planning is very important. It's one thing to set your goals. It's also another thing for you to take action is to see how you can plan towards achieving your goals. So writing down how you want to achieve a goal will assist you in creating an action plan and sticking with it. When you create a plan, it also gives you ability to focus, especially if you lost out. It also gives you the ability to determine. It also gives you the ability to remember what your goals are set, that you have set for yourself. So it also serves as a guide on what to do next, stage by stage, to ensure progress without any guesswork. Once you've set up your goals of your personal development, we're talking here, and then you create a plan that you will be following stage by stage, stage by stage. It will help you to progress and also help you not to digress or be distracted because you are following. And sometimes, if you don't plan, then you will be having a guessing game. Oh, what can I do? What is next to be done? Okay, let me try this one. Then it will be try and error. Then you'll be, in between. But if you properly plan how you want to achieve the goals in developing yourself, then it will be like a safe guide. Now, with this, creating a plan includes the following information when creating your plans. Number one, a specific list of goals you want to achieve. You want to accomplish in the order of importance. So you need to think about that. Take, for instance, I want to develop myself in the areas of mental. Okay? So that is my goals I want to achieve. Now, how am I going to do it? Is the plan. So I'm creating a plan of, all right, I want to build my knowledge, I want to upgrade my knowledge. So what will be the first thing first? I need to be curious of want to know more. Then how am I going to go about it? Got books to read? It could be audio, it could be a physical book, and it could be e-book. Then I start listening based on the topic I want to develop. I want to develop communication. There are various books on communication skills. And then I want to know more about it. So look for those books, audio tapes, videos that will help me to develop that. Then I want to take action. After reading, listening, and other things, then what else? Then I want to think of how do I want to apply what I've read. So the first one is read or listen. Then my next goals will be how do I want to apply now that I'm understanding it? Then I have to do some exercise. That means practicing to make myself better. So that should be my next plan. So then I'm practicing and practicing. What will be the next one? Probably I need to reevaluate myself to see how I've gone far, how well I'm doing. Then you evaluate yourself, you assess yourself, then you expect others that you trusted to give you feedback of what you are doing. That's where my mentor is there. So I can ask them some questions to clarify some things, or I can ask them or invite them to come and watch what I'm doing so that they can give me the feedback. So feedback is there, constructive feedback. Then from there, what are you going to do with the feedback? I'm going to assess the feedback and see how I can correct myself in that area. Okay, so you take action based on the feedback that you've received. Then what will be the next one? So that is my own plan if I'm going to develop my communication in personal development. So you have your own plans, which that has going to be one of your assignment as well. Okay, so a specific list of goals you want to accomplish in order of importance, like I've explained to you. The distance steps is also what I have explained. How often you will work on your goals? You want it daily, weekly, monthly, time blocks. So you have to do that. And then measurable. Right, we have broken this down, but really, because you are all learned, I'm sure you've come across SMART. SMART, just this kind of thing we just said now, just cover the SMART section, which is be specific in what you want to achieve. Measurable, you can see they said it here now, measuring milestone for each goal so they can be tracked effectively. So measurable is M. Then we have A, achievable. Can you achieve it? Oh, yes. And for you to affirm yourself, you can say something like, I can manage it. I can achieve it. So keep saying it to yourself that you can do it. And then we have specific. You can see the specific there. And have time. You can see time here, daily, weekly, and monthly time block. So that is how you can plan towards your goals you've set up for your development. Okay, what is the next one? So here are free goals planning worksheets to get you started. We just mentioned the planning set. So like I mentioned to you about mentor is not here, but that is what I personally shared with, yeah, he's there. Okay, so areas that you can now set achievable goals that you want to achieve, and then you have to plan. So this is the ideas. So we have areas to consider. It could be your financial that you want to work on. It could be your physical, yeah, your health. You want to be healthy. So you have to plan, set your goals and planning. It could be your mental. It could be your career. It could be your social. It could be familiar or family or something. And it can be your spiritual. So you have to choose in your assignment what you really want to achieve. So then now you've done two. Number one, you set up your goals. Number two, you plan. The reason why I'm not really wasting much time to be asking you to respond and all that thing is because I want to finish up with it. But the assignment will be a good idea. But if you want to ask questions, you can ask me quickly before we put on our next speaker. So the third one will be take action. Creating a plan and neglecting the action stage can be detrimental for anyone looking to better themselves. It's one thing to set a goals. Remember, every first day of every year, 1st January, every year, majority will do what we call resolution. They will say, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do that. Yes, it's good to say that. That's a desire. But you need to set a goals of how you want to do it. That's the first stage. Then you set a goal. It's not enough. You have to plan how you want to achieve those goals. Because if you don't do that, you will see that every year you are saying the same thing, I want to lose weight. Every year you are saying something, I want to be better. Every year you are saying something, I want to move a mountain. Every year you are saying the same thing. Why? Because you did not set up the goal. You do not plan towards achieving the goal. And then the next one, you do not take action. So creating a plan and neglecting the action stage can be detrimental for anyone looking for to better themselves. So start taking the necessary steps to achieve your goals. Take action. Even if it is small, even if it is little, even if it is just like, okay, I want to make sure that I want to, you don't have to do massive. It's just stage by stage. So maybe I want to, like, for example, like I said to you, I want to increase my mental score, right? So I started a reading book. So even the book, you don't have to read too long. Even if it is just a chapter you can read for a day, is enough. What we need is consistent, commitment, diligence, determination. That's all what you need. And you do it every stage, every day, every day. What you do every day, you will improve in it. What you do every day, you will get better. You will get better. There's no perfection, but you will every day. If you consistently doing the same thing that you believe that you can do. So start taking necessary steps to achieve your goals. Then track your goals process by using measurable milestone. For example, if you do something within a week, then the following week, try to track it and see how far you've gone. You don't have to be speed. You don't have to have a high speed, or you don't have to. It doesn't have to be too fast, and it doesn't have to be too big. So it depends on your ability, your capacity. Okay. So it is important not only to take action, but continue growing and learning from your experiences over time with an open mind. Let me also chip in this. During that time of your development, during the time you are taking action, during the time you are achieving your goals, there will be distraction. There will be distraction. There will be denial. There will be destruction. There will be disappointment. There will be discouragement. But you can overcome it. That's being said, sometimes you will go off your planned path, but that is the beauty of staying flexible. Again, you might started well, but something might come up in the middle of your process or your progress. So you have to learn how to adapt to change. You will still continue, you won't stop, but how do you become flexible and adapt to change? Releasing expectations of how things should happen. So things will happen. That one we can, it's a guarantee. And I want you to know that even if anything happened, as long as that situation doesn't kill you, and when there is hope, when there is life, there is still hope. So you just have to rethink and reassess the situation and see how you can come up. No condition is permanent. But then, if you overcome that situation that arose during that time, you will see that you will become wiser, you will become better, and you become stronger to continue your journey, to continue your process. You will see, you will learn one thing or the other that you will need for you to move on to the next level. So when dilemma arise, deal with them and incorporate the lesson. Just like I said, when any challenges, any situation, don't be among those people that will just give excuse. Excuse will not help you when you are developing yourself, when you are trying to achieve your goals. Every one of us are human beings, and every one of us we are bound to understand the situation and lives. And every one of us must be prepared for uncertainty. We only know of today because we wake up, we can see. The only person that knows tomorrow is God Almighty. So we prepare how we can prepare so that we can overcome the challenges, the situations, the circumstances, the distractions, the disappointments. So you prepare that know that anything can come up, and be flexible and be ready for to adapt to change. So that's what we are talking about around this area. So they are there to elevate your learning process. That means your challenges, your mistakes, your failures, your falling, your distraction, your disappointment. They are there to elevate your learning. Oh my God, how many skills have I learned out of disappointment? We've been running Yes You Can International for the past 5 years. It doesn't go smoothly. There's so many distractions, so many disappointment that we get. But then I have to learn quickly. For example, I have to learn how to motivate so that if people are not, I have to learn to moderate so that if people are not there to moderate, I moderate. I have to learn so many skills like this PowerPoint and other things. I have to learn how to smile even when the problem is going on at the back, at the behind the scene. I still have to smile. So I have to learn how to do this thing. I still have to learn how to control my emotions. Yeah. So these are the things. It makes you to learn more where you are facing this disappointment, this distraction, this even disagreement, even people that you've trusted, they might disappoint you because they are human beings, or anything can happen. Maybe sometimes there's a situation they cannot control, and it will affect your own programs. So how do you go about it? And that is one reason why if you overcome one challenges today, you gain a skills. Do you know that the same skills you can use for any other challenges that face you? That's what we call personal development. Okay, let me see if I can. That is the last one, and then I will send the assignment to you because I want to welcome our next speaker very soon. So, number 4. Remember, this is stages on personal development. The first one is set a goal that you can achieve. The second one is plan how to achieve those goals you've set for yourself to develop yourself. The third one is, well, you've planned, now you take action. because without action, everything is in vain. So you have to take action. Then the fourth one now is evaluate and reflect on your progress. Evaluate and reflect on your progress. It's very important. Let's see what we say. Be patient with yourself because you are not robot and you are not AI. So be patient. You are a human being. Okay. Just like they've taught us on this, human being controls the emotion. So they gain whatever information they want to gain and control it. But artificial controls or gain their informations from data. So very important that we be patient to ourselves. We cannot work as fast as a computer. It takes time and effort to build new habits. Understand that. Very important. Keep an eye on your progress and celebrate your triumph. Always celebrate yourself. Celebrate the tiny achievements you've made. Celebrate yourself. Learn to notice what's working and try different things until you find the path that makes sense for you. Imagine you are using one system for the past 1 month or 3 months. You need to assess it. Is it still working? Is it working for you? So you need to assess that. Use your milestone, the time scales, as reflection points to evaluate where you are and what personal growth goals still need to be achieved. So that's part of evaluating. It takes time, patience, and dedication. Personal development is not overnight. It's not like your microwave. You put your food there and warm up. Personal development is a lifelong journey of self-discovery. So get out there and embrace it. And on the platform of YYCI International, we can help you for your self-discovery, we can help you for your development, and we can also empower you to demonstrate what you've learned or what you've become or achieved. So these 4 stages of personal development can help shape your transformation process for years to come. So on this note, I'm going to put my slides down and say thank you so much. Oh, this sorry, I was not able to do the interactive because today has been power packed. And now that I know that Dr. Patricia is ready for us, I will not like to delay her, but to put her on and share with us on another very important topic: emotional intelligence, emotional management. So, and I believe that you will gain a lot. If you have any questions on personal development, you can be sure that we will answer. You can chat it up on my WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp group, or you can chat it up on this, you can type it on this chat box. Maybe Dr. Patricia will be able to answer, or he might give me 1 or 2 minutes for me to answer your question. So, on this note, I want to say thank you so much, Chief Ambassador Dr. Tokechukwu Princess. Thank you for joining us. Ambassador Lucas Emmanuel.
Thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
Bless you.
I'm just from a program now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Ambassador Lukman, thank you for joining us. Oluwatobi Oyedemi, thank you so much. Honorable Oyekachi Ofuru, thank you for joining us. Ambassador Kofi Abochi, thank you so much for joining us. Ambassador Isaiah, thank you for joining us. And Dr. Samina, thank you so much for joining us. And my mentor, Professor no, sorry, my mentor just left. I'm sure he's going to join us again. Captain Isaac Christian, thank you so much for joining us. So on this note, I'd like